Hello, I'm Mitra Sorrells in the PhocusWire studio with Robert Gallagher of Travel Guard. Welcome, Robert.
Thank you, Mitra. Nice to be here.
Wonderful. So let's talk a bit about Travel Guard and what you're doing. First of all, we know that there was growing demand for travel insurance in the wake of the pandemic, of course. What does demand look like today versus what you were seeing pre-pandemic?
Sure. I think we've reached a day where we finally stopped talking about 2019.
Yeah.
And we are looking at how it's the trajectory from post-pandemic to now. And it's just been a continuous upward trajectory. And we've really followed the travel industry and the demand for travel. But right now, demand for our product is robust. Certainly, it could be across the industry, across the travel insurance industry. It could be better, but we're enjoying strong demand right now for sure.
And would you say, are you seeing anything unique or noteworthy about what customers are looking for in terms of insurance today?
Not necessarily. I think the insureds or the traveling public has become more aware of and more educated as it relates to travel insurance, and as part of their overall travel planning process, certainly they include travel insurance in the mix.
Yeah. For sure. People want some of that reassurance, I think, more than ever.
Sure. They want to travel with confidence.
Yeah.
They want to travel with peace of mind. Our product is twofold. It's not only pre-departure, as it pertains to trip cancellation, but it's also post-departure. And with post-departure, not only do you have the insurance benefits, but you also have the services as well. And I think that has become a full value proposition, has become important to those who opt to purchase travel insurance product.
Yeah, that's interesting. And so, and maybe you're touching on some of that there. What are the differences then between what would be considered traditional travel insurance and more of the InsurTech model?
It's interesting. You could break that down a couple of different ways in terms of traditional insurance product. At the end of the day, it really is about a full service value proposition.
Okay.
InsurTech, the operative inference is tech, right?
Okay.
It really is a technology platform that provides accessibility, ease of access to insurance product. But by the same token, InsurTech companies have to outsource the core products that are a full service value proposition, where with traditional insurance, ours being one, certainly, we're a one-stop shop, whether it be the insurance product itself, the means of purchasing the travel insurance product, and most notably the claims when it comes time to file an insurance claim.
We know you're touching on technology there. Of course, technology is rapidly changing. It's something that we're following closely at PhocusWire. How would you say Travel Guard has been exploring and using new technologies?
So two fronts. One is in terms of our understanding the customer and understanding our product and behaviors and all of that through machine learning.
Okay.
We have a rapid learning lab that supports our efforts on that front. But most notably, in terms of the customer journey, it's the claims process. And it is, again, ease of access, simplicity in terms of filing a claim. But it's not only the technology, it really is the protocols and the criteria used for adjudicating a claim, which has also become more automated. And so the two, in terms of the customer interaction and then the internal processing, we're in a much different place than we were 5 years ago. Right now, in the United States, 80% of our claims are filed electronically.
Oh, wow.
Where 5 years ago, it was 20%. So, with what we've done internally and again, with customer interaction, we've come a long way in utilizing technology to make it a better customer experience.
Yeah, I mean, certainly some of what you're talking about there is helping to remove the friction for travelers if you're able to expedite and things.
And along the entire customer journey, if there is one point of friction, it is the claims. It is the claims filing process.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Are there any other things that you might want to call out as far as how technology is helping to remove friction? Are there other parts of that?
I would come back to the front end, and I would point to again, the ease of access, the simplicity in the purchase process, the providing marketing materials in the insurance world. That would be, policy, description of coverage.
Yeah.
That is all. That's all automated now and readily available. Of course, we have a number of, important disclosures that need to be presented to, a purchaser at time of purchase, and all of that has become that much more automated as opposed to having customers go look for it.
Right.
It's all presented in a very meaningful way.
Okay, that's wonderful. As we're wrapping up, I'm just be curious to hear what you were doing in the way of partnerships. I know that partnerships are really critical. Do you see any new opportunities from some of the new players that have come on the scene?
Yes, absolutely. What we used to call alternative distribution, which is really sitting beside now traditional distribution, but alternative distribution. A lot of companies, a lot of marketers who are not necessarily involved in the travel business or the travel industry have incorporated, travel into their broader value proposition. Right. And that said, while it's not a relationship we would have contemplated 10 years ago, given brand affinity and so on, then we're looking for alternative distribution and establishing, relationships with partners of value whose business models, warrant doing so.
Yeah, it sounds like it's kind of an exciting time for some
It
new
is
developments.
really. It is. We've come a very long way in terms of this industry, and we can continue to make big strides on the technology front. But also, again, back to demand and back to increased take-up rate and all of that. Yeah, so it is an interesting time.
Yeah, and ultimately good for all the travelers, right?
Absolutely.
As you perfect what you're doing.
Yes.
So
never leave home without it. Although
right.
I don't know if I can say that, right? But never leave home without it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Robert Gallagher from Travel Guard, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mitra. It's been a pleasure.
Bye-bye.